What's up, YouTube? It's Immortal Orc here, coming to you guys with another StarCraft 2 broadcast. This is going to be another episode for Immortal's Insight for Observers, and today we're going to be looking at a strategy called the 4-Gate. My opponent is Agent Bite, and he will be the red Protoss spawning down here in the right hand corner of the map, and I'll be spawning here as the blue Protoss in the top left hand corner of the map. Now the thing with the 4-Gate is you get your 4 gateways, and basically you get them as fast as possible along with cybernetics core, so then you can chrono boost out with this the warp gates, so then you can warp in your units as fast as possible. Now I'm going to go 3-gate robo, which allows me to get ahead in the tech, but if you do not defend the 4-gate properly, it can break you. So also a thing to note is, like, if you get your gateway, cybernetics core, those type of things down way later than your opponent, then you could be very vulnerable to this 4-gate pressure, or 4-gate all in. Pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much an all in, because if a 4-gate fails, you're behind in tech, and your opponent has the better units. The good thing about the 4-gate, like I said before, is like you just get an overwhelming amount of units very fast in the early stages of the game. Looks like opponent's cybernetics core is going to be 15. Mine's going to be 6, about 10 more in-game seconds ahead. So I'm going to be able to chrono boost out the warp gates quicker than my opponent, but we'll see if I'm able to defend against his 4-gate. Actually holding off on throwing down the 3 gateways is actually a good idea, because if I still have my scouting probe in here, and if this is in here, you don't want your opponent to know what you're doing. So this is a good job by Agent Bite to wait and hold off on those other 2 gateways until my probe's out of here. If just look at my vision, all I saw here, one second, I have to click on one of my buildings, and if we go to my vision, all I saw was this, and I did see another gateway warping in, and I didn't see a second gas, so I guess I could assume that he is going 4-gate off of this, and yeah, I would be assuming right, because obviously there's 4 gateways. He's chrono boosting out those warp gates right here. Almost having done 2 more seconds, in-game seconds, and mine's actually slightly behind, but I'll be chrono boosting that out right away. Hopefully I'll have something to deal with this, because looks like he's got a proxy pylon close to my base, so he'll be able to warp in reinforcements, and this is the purpose of those warp gates. That warp gate research is to get those units out a lot faster than you would if you just built them from a normal gateway like this. Zealots doing what they can for damage at the front, doing pretty good damage, taking out a stalker, causing me to have to micro my own stalkers due to the loss of those zealots. Mortal here warping in, able to do significant damage to these stalkers, but looks like the mortal will get taken out. I'm trying to chrono boost my warp gates so that I can defend this, because like I said before, and I'll say it again, this warp gate pressure enables my opponent to be very, very aggressive at the beginning of the game, and it can be very hard to defend this if I do not scout. Sentry warping in and managing to get a force field here. Unfortunately, I do not warp in another sentry, and he is able to walk right up my ramp. Let's see. Yep, quickly taking out what I have left for an army, and this Immortal may do bonus damage to the Stalkers. He does not do bonus damage to these Zealots, but actually, a few Zealots getting warped in here to defend the Immortal, but that won't be enough as he has way more Zealots than I do. Quickly taking that Immortal, and looks like it's going to be GG in a few seconds for me. Last few Zealots warping in, but I don't even bother to stay in the game because he obviously has way more forces than I do, and I call GG. So if we go over again, the 4 warp gate obviously is to put on a bunch of pressure at the beginning of the game, and yep, you can just overwhelm your opponent with just all those units that you are able to warp in. Just completely dominating in the army size, and yep. I did have the advantage that I had by going 3 gates in the Robo facility was that I would be ahead in tech. Well, I am ahead in tech, but the tech takes a little longer to what's the word? I guess I don't know. It takes more time to develop, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. It takes more time to evolve, I guess. To get the units out, it needs more time. And this attack is the 4 gate attack is meant to hit before I have a decent sized army with a tech advantage. So he executed pretty well. I defended somewhat decent, but eventually failed in the end there, obviously. Okay, guys, this has been Immortal Orc, and this has been an episode for Immortal Orcs Insight for Observers. If you like the content, rate, subscribe, like, whatever, pass it around on Facebook, and I'll see you guys later. This is Immortal Orc, warping out.